Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today it is Figure Friday once again, and we have the Droid Deka, or otherwise known as the Destroyer Droid. Just got these in the other day, so it is kind of nice. This is a whole different type of figure than what we've normally seen, mainly because it's a different look for a droid. So, from the wonderful creative minds of Lucasfilm and George Lucas for picking this droid out itself, here we go. Because it is a three-legged walking droid, and it's supposed to be able to roll up. So I don't know how well this folds up. I have not tried it yet, but we will go through everything. And it looks like it does have quite a bit of articulation to it, because here's our kind of shield arrays, kind of vents here to say it in that regard, because I mean, obviously that's got to generate some sort of heat. So this is, in my mind, some venting there for our shields to try and help cool it down. But that does fold up nicely. So if that folds up, I wonder how much more truly folds up. And it doesn't really say anything in the back, so we'll give it a shot. We'll see how well we do, and we'll go from there. So as we can see, we do have some articulation here. It does have the ability to kind of crab walk a little bit. I don't know how well it truly would be, feasibly at least, to have a droid with only 3 legs physically walking. I don't know much about actually doing robotics and all that. So trying to do that in reality, I really don't know how well that works. I don't know if you're just doing one leg at a time or something or whatever. The other thought here is, with a droid like this, is it a possibility or well within reason that not only is it going to have the legs, but possibly a repulsor lift generator underneath here to try and help support it as well. Not fully support it maybe, but help support it, and that might be able to give it some of the propulsion needed to roll. A very light repulsor generator to do that. I don't know. So looking at it, even if we just leave it the way it is, we do have, you can see the hydraulics here. So as we move the arm up and down, you can see the hydraulics moving. Our guns kind of swivel up and down as well. We do have a hinge here, so we can go back and forth as it kind of crease back and forth on our little wooden table here. It's kind of nice. It really is. We have multiple joints. We have this as a joint right in here. So, how far down can we go? Let's go find out here. No, not too far down. It wants to go back more than it wants to go forward. So trying to keep that in mind. We're a little limited there. Now the head does come all the way, or come down quite a bit, and the actual head here has on a separate swivel, so we can move it down or move it up. Has that availability. And in the back here, we do have our flanges here. I'm going to guess that this is, again, a little bit more for heat distribution. So you can kind of get some of the heat off of it as it generates that. I'm sure the cannons generate quite a bit of heat. Trying to see if I can't break this down a little bit. I think it's a little bit more for function than it is truly for transformation. It's got all of this stuff here. I don't think we're going to be able to get it into a ball to roll it, but it is an interesting figure nonetheless. I mean, even if it doesn't transform, which is perfectly fine, I just don't know how we would actually truly get it to do all that. But it is a nice looking figure, and let's say that, me for my gaming ideas, as if we get back into doing Star Wars, obviously I'd like to be able to have 2 of them to be able to throw against my players. That's always an interesting. It's got the 3 eyes here. And this one I think might swivel a little bit more, so it has a little bit more perception. Or possibly if one of them is more of like an infrared, so it can detect heat signatures and stuff like that. as a possibility. But, it may not be the most movable for all different kind of scenarios. It is definitely posable to get onto a shelf real nicely as far as that goes. But can I adjust this up a little bit more? And it's nice having two of them because that way I can pit two of them maybe with a command droid or something else here or some other battle droids, and you can have one off on one side and one off on another. Kind of like these are your heavy support for your squad. But it is very nice looking. I think it looks very nice here. So with that being said, thanks so very much for stopping by. It's always wonderful having you join me. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.